is the Manchester derby. It's the big one of the weekend. You know, it's a derby. We all know in derbies anything can happen. However, you know, I am a United fan wearing the kit, of course, but I do think this is going to be a very, very difficult task for Manchester United this afternoon. The lineup we've put out, in my opinion, is abysmal, shocking, and you know Manchester City are going to be looking at that lineup that we put out and probably laughing. I mean, Manchester City should win this game. They should comfortably, in my opinion. I'll go through the lineups in a minute, but Manchester City should win this game comfortably this afternoon. But it's like that thing, you know, it's a derby. Anything can happen, you know, and we are at Old Trafford, which I think is a big, big positive. I think if this was at the Etihad, we're getting absolutely destroyed. But it is at Old Trafford. You know, I expect these players to have a go. You know, I don't want to see any jogging, you know, this afternoon. I want to see full commitment, because that, you know, that's all we ask for. You know, is a little bit of commitment. You know, and just to try. You know, it's not hard trying. There has been other games on as well today. We had a game on at 1 o'clock. West Ham Everton. Everton beating West Ham 1-0 away from home. Really good result that for Everton. Aston Villa are currently 2-0 up against Luton. Goals coming from John McGinn and Moussa Diaby. Brighton are also 1-0 up against Fulham. Evan Ferguson with that goal. And then Liverpool are 2-0 up against Nottingham Forest. Goals from Jota and Darwin Núñez. But let's have a look at the teams for the derby. I mean, I don't know what our team is. I mean, bloody hell. So we'll go through our team first. United's team: Onana in net, Delo, Maguire, Evans, Lindelof. It's an awful back line. Amrabat, McTominay, Ericsson in the midfield. Gets even better. And then Bruno Fernandes, Rasmus Højlund, Marcus Rashford make up the front three. And again, I don't know why we are playing Bruno Fernandes on the right wing. It baffles me. You know, you play your best players in your best position. Why? Just get rid of Ericsson. Just get rid of Ericsson. Put Bruno in at 10. And I don't know, play Garnacho or Anthony on the right wing. I don't get it. But then City's team is just, yeah. Ederson in net. Gavardio, Diaz, Kyle Walker make up the back three. John Stones and Rodri the CDMs. And then Grealish, Bernardo Silva, Alvarez, Foden, Haaland. Yeah. Well, I mean, I do think we have no hope. I think at best we're getting a draw. We're not winning. I just cannot see us winning with that team. I can't. You know, we all know City are going to dominate possession and dictate possession. You know, we all know that. But Manchester United are going to hit on the counter attack, aren't we, realistically? You know, it's not the way I want to play football, but that is the way it is. You know, we have been decimated by injuries. I mean, our strongest team is, in my opinion, how many players out of that lineup do you take out to make our strongest team? So Delo's not in our strongest team. Maguire isn't. Evans isn't. Lindelof isn't. So the whole back four is not our strongest back four. McTominay, you play Casemiro. Ericsson, And that's it. So 6 players. Hang on a minute. So who starts? Onana is a starter. Amrabat, I would say the starter. Bruno is, Højlund and Rashford. So yeah, it's a mess. And City have their full strength team, you know. It's going to be a very, very difficult task for Manchester United. I just think if City get an early goal, you know, we all know what happens when we concede. Heads drop, then, you know, we give up. You know, if we do miraculously win this game, though, we do go 3 points behind Manchester City. Listen, I'm not ruling out a Manchester United win. Of course, we can win this game. It's a derby. Anything can happen. But I can't see it. I just can't see Manchester United winning this game. Yeah, I just can't, to be honest. And that's me being real. You know, you should always back your team. I know that, but I just think it's going to be very, very difficult for Manchester United this afternoon. And I just think if City do get an early goal, heads will drop. Oh, it is 1-1 between Brighton and Fulham. I've just seen on the telly there. I don't know who scored. Let's have a look. They've literally just scored. So we actually don't know who scored for Fulham yet. João Paulinho. There we go. João Paulinho scored for Fulham. 1-1 at the Amex. And you know what we'll say is, it's 3-0 to Aston Villa as well against Luton. An own goal by Lockyer. So that's a Villa win. The first derby since, you know, the great Sir Bobby has died. And, you know, again, I hope that inspires the players to, you know, try, for God's sake. Like, surely, you know, you get yourself up for a derby. You know, but the players are in the tunnel now, ready to walk out. Listen, I think if Manchester United can get the first goal, it'll be interesting. But I think if City get the first goal, then it could be a long afternoon. You know, one player who always performs well against Manchester United is Bernardo Silva. He you know, such a technical player, Bernardo Silva. Did I just say Thiago Silva? I meant to say Bernardo if I did. But yeah, Bernardo Silva seems to always play well against United. But there's just so many players, though, you know, you've got to be careful of. Haaland, it's the obvious one. I just think he could have a field day, you know, against Maguire and Evans. Oh, God. How on earth are we in 2023 and we're playing Maguire and Johnny Evans in defence? I don't get it. Do not get it. I mean, if we have a look at, you know, we beat City last season at Old Trafford. What was that team compared to this team? Let's have a look at it. I'm quite intrigued by that. So, what team did we play? So it was De Gea in net, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Shaw, Malacia. I mean, that defence there is much better than this defence, in my opinion. Casemiro was playing, not playing tonight. Fred was playing. Fred always plays well against City. Bruno was playing. Eriksen was playing, and Rashford was playing. So was Martial. This is going to be long, I have a feel. Oh, come on, boys. Yeah, I'll do it for Sir Bobby. You know. I mean, our bench is relatively strong. Kobbie Mainoo, Anthony, Varane, Garnacho, Martial, Mount. That's a decent bench, in my opinion, not for United. I'm actually not nervous going into this game because I think Manchester City are going to wind the floor with us. You know, it's better to expect things, you know. I might get a massive surprise though, eh? I mean, look at that. Foden, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, and Grealish. I mean, one thing I will say about Manchester City and why I think they have been so successful is that they barely get any injuries. I mean, you know, it's unreal. I know Haaland, I'm not Haaland, sorry, De Bruyne. I know he's injured, but you've got Bernardo Silva, you've got Foden, Alvarez. Do you know what I mean? It's like the depth is unreal. I mean, you look at Manchester United, we get a few injuries and we turn into bloody Fulham. Do you know what I mean? I think there might be a minute of silence for Sir Bobby. Don't know though. Yeah, there is going to be a minute of silence. They've got something around the centre circle. I mean, if this doesn't get the players up, for crying out loud, what does? Do you know what I mean? This has to get the players up. There's a round of applause going around Old Trafford. What, people walking onto the pitch? I actually don't know who they are. Is that bad of me that I don't know? The United legends? I don't know. Maybe these are... maybe. Are those the people that maybe survived the Munich air disaster? I have no idea. I'm just guessing, but... There was a round of applause going around Old Trafford, though. And the referee blows his whistle. Manchester United looks like they're going to be shooting the second half of the Stretford end, which is what we usually do, which is... I don't know why we do that. We usually always, like, shoot the Stretford end in the second half, don't we? It's a bit strange. Right, 1 minute, guys, before kick off. Back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Let's whack on the gases. McTominay to kick things off in the, I believe it's the 191st Manchester derby. Wait, did the players not take Mini in there? Strange. City get an early goal, forget about it. You know, Onana, who had a brilliant performance against Manchester City in the Champions League final. You know, let's not forget. Recently saved United with a penalty save. And he boots it up. And that's... I don't know who's that to. Look at the City press, don't you? United don't... We do not press, you know. You know, it'll be... Just watch the City press this game. Alright, just watch it. Because it is something. That is very impressive. But here's Højlund. Give it to Marcus. Yeah, here's Rashford. Come on. Another goal would be nice. What's he doing? Here's Delo. Whips it in. It was kept in by Lindelof, but he's gone for a goal kick to City. Good start though from United. Good start. Won't last very long. Now for City probably just to keep the ball for a little bit. Here's Gavardiol. Go on. McTominay! Pass! Oh, what the fucking hell is McTominay doing? Why didn't he pass? Oh my days, we were actually in. Gavardiol mistake. Oh my god. Why is Scott McTominay not passing there? I know he's in great goal scoring form, but come on. You've got a pass there. God's sake, man. Pass it to Højlund or Rashford. Preferably Højlund. That was a chance, man. God damn it. No, God, look at the amount of space Stones is in there. And there's Bernardo Silva. I mean, Stones just was in acres of space there. No one near him at all. That's a worrying sign. Because if he's getting that space, Rodri's going to find that space. And, you know, Rodri's probably one of the best passers, you know, in the world. City pass it all the way back to Ederson. Goal scored in the first minute to the 15th minute in the Premier League this season. We have 0. And so do Arsenal, surprisingly. Man City have 4. Oh, and that is the most. City have the most. With 4. That's just what you want to know. Just what? Just what you want to find out. Now, shut up, Grealish. Here's Walker. It's going to be an interesting battle. Walker against Rashford. Scott with the press on Ederson. Look at that. Look at that composure. Just chips it to Bernardo. City are just setting in. Is the phrase I want to use. Here's Walker. Good interception. And Rasmus has done very well there. And here's Rashford. Oh, he's going to lose any Marcus. Yeah, told you. I was looking for Lindelof. I mean, it was the right pass by Rashford. Just couldn't find him. But Lindelof's offside. Should have left it for Rashford, who was onside. Bit of miscommunication there by Lindelof and Rashford. But Rasmus again, showing his strength on Rodri. It's good interception, that by Diaz. And yes, Lindelof is offside. He should have left it. Gotta win that. Oh, Maguire, he's up to. It's nice by Bruno. Big game for Maguire and Evans. Big game. Yeah, can you imagine if they keep a clean sheet? That would be unreal. But all it takes is for them to get exposed, and because they're not very fast, are they? I mean, they're probably like the two most slowest centre backs in the league. But that's nice by Rasmus again. Rasmus playing well so far. Yeah, today just passing it around the back. Oh, but they've pinned us in here, City. I don't know, I've got to boot it up. What is that from Amrabat? What is that? Just take your time, Sofyan. That's a good ball. And here's Grealish, who overhits his pass, but Bernardo Silva keeps it in. Up against Dolo. Here's Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri looking for the diag to Walker, who keeps it in. Foden, Onana saves. And somehow Manchester City have not scored. I don't know how that's not gone in at all. But bloody hell. You see that, boys. One switch at the play. Lovely ball by Rodri. Walker heads it across to Foden. And Onana does brilliant there, Onana. Very good first save to deny Foden. And he's up very, very quickly, Onana, to deny Højlund a tap-in. Not Højlund, Haaland, sorry. And that's a free kick to Manchester United from the corner. But City there really should have scored. Surprised Haaland actually didn't get his toe to that. It's brilliant keeping by Onana. The first save is elastic. And he's just quicker reactions than Haaland. And Maguire just about gets rid of it. God. Offside. No. Well, in by Evans, but who the bloody hell that to then? Evans. Here's Gavardio to Bernardo Silva to Grealish. City are kind of dominating a little bit. Yeah, there's a good opening 5 minutes from United, but the next 5 minutes have belonged to City. Here's Walker. Too much space, man. Don't forget, guys, like and subscribe. Turn on notifications as well. City are just knocking it around. Manchester United can't really get near the ball at the minute. But we've won it here with Højlund. Oh, and it got deflected away from McTominay. Eriksen, you've got a man on you, Eriksen. And ball ref. But that was another chance for United there. I kind of missed how it got to Højlund. Onana tries to switch. Walker does well. Looking for Foden over the top. He will have Lindelof a pace, but heavy touch by Foden. Goes out for a United goal kick. That's rare. You see that from Foden. Yeah, got brilliant close control, but couldn't control that one. Pep Guardiola 7 Premier League wins over United. Only Arsene Wenger has more with 12. Interesting stat for you there. What is the point in long ball in it? I don't get it. Do not get it, people. And here's Alvarez. So Rodri sweeps it onto Grealish. Obviously, Grealish did score here last season. Now can Rasmus drive? He is driving. He's got no one up with him. But he gives it to Eriksen when it probably should have went to Rashford. But Rasmus so far is looking good. Here's Eriksen. Should have went to Rashford. That's a good ball to McTominay. Okay, now ref. How have City won that there? But we've won it back. Here's Maguire. I saw another stat as well, by the way. The last derby that Johnny Evans played in, that's Manchester derby, obviously, was the 6-1 Man City at Old Trafford. And funny enough, he got sent off. So we hope history doesn't repeat itself here this afternoon, because it will be quite bad. And now chips it again, looking for Højlund. And that's a United free kick. Fouled by Diaz on Højlund, who's making himself a bit of a menace so far. Thumbs up there by Rasmus as well. You like that pass by Onana. Oh, what is that? It's Delo. To Maguire. Back to Delo. Here's Bruno. Haaland's in. But oh, sweeper keeper Onana does well. And he probably should have passed it to Delo there. He had a lot of time there, Onana. But Haaland was nearly in there. Quick thinking by Foden. He is onside as well, Haaland. So if he would have got that ball and scored, it would have counted. Evans playing him onside. I mean, bloody hell, how much space has Walker got here? I mean, Rashford, where are you? Here's Rodri to Stones. To Grealish. To Bernardo Silva. McTominay clears. Rodri hits on the volley. And I'm pretty sure that's landed in my back garden. Good play though by City down the left. But yeah, Rodri, I mean, I don't know what that was. mean, the possession stats are close, 48-52 in favour of Manchester City, you know. I do think Man City will get eventually like 60% possession. They always seem to do that, so. Ref, that's not a foul. Haaland's won a free kick for City. I don't know what's going on with my stream on YouTube. I don't know why it's lacking. Have we got internet faults? We have. I don't know what's going on. Weird. I know. I've now pressed the stream, it's not even loading, but here's Bernardo Silva. Crosses it in. Maguire heads away. City win the second ball. And they still have it with now Diaz. I mean, what Manchester City do is against, you know, the weaker, the smaller teams is they just, you know, pass, and eventually, you know, you're gonna score. Yeah, you know, and that's what Manchester City do so well. Is that they're just relentless, you know, in their passing and their attacking. Absolutely relentless, and teams can't deal with it. There's Grealish. Getting a lot of the ball drop Grealish in this game so far. Don't be a corner. That's a lucky corner that for City. And it will be a Manchester City corner. Oh, man. Hopefully this doesn't go in. That would be annoying. I mean, you've got to watch out for Stones, Haaland, Diaz, Guardiola. Maybe we've got a relatively tall team. McTominay, Evans, Maguire, Haaland. It's played short by City. Here's Grealish. Has a go Grealish, and Onana has to make the save. I mean, I don't think it was going in. I mean, that reminded me a little bit of the goal he scored for Aston Villa at Old Trafford, if you remember that goal. I mean, but that one was aiming towards the bottom corner. It wasn't going in, but Onana taking no risks. You know, no risks from Onana. City corner again. It's whipped in this time. But it's drilled in to Bernardo Silva. Dalot wins it. And here's Walker to Alvarez. Whips it in. How can United hit on the break? No, we can't. Poor pass by Ericsson. That'll be a United goal kick. John Stones trying to get in behind there. But the ball runs out of play. And why is Johnny Evans taking goal kicks? I don't. And he passes it to Onana. Oh no! What the hell? What's the point in that? Lindelof's got nowhere to go. Oh, for God's sake, man. Good tackle by Amrabat. No, he's giving a free kick, the referee. Bloody hell, ref. Come on, it's a derby. Oh, shut up, Foden. Saying I kicked him. Get out. It's a bloody derby. That's nothing, that. Like, absolutely nothing. That's shocking, that. City free kick. Again, a lot of set pieces there, Man City. And you always think one of them is going to come to something. Crossed in. Man City are looking for a penalty here. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's a handball. I don't know what's happened here. But the City players are really asking for this. I think when this ball goes out of play, we might be in trouble. I mean, I didn't see it, you know, but the referee hasn't stopped play. Now, I don't know if VAR are checking this because I don't have the sound on. That's a shocking pass. Freaking hell, Doyle. But surely now we're too far ahead of play. Right? That thing. No, I think they are stopping it. They are. Yeah, so you're going to get a penalty here. Referee's gone to the monitor. This is going to be a Man City penalty, boys and girls. Because we all know what happens there, don't we? I don't even know what happens. It must be a handball or something. But we all know what happens, you know. Let's have a look here. Yeah, but the thing is though, that's the same thing that happened against Arsenal on Højlund, and they didn't give it. I don't think that's a penalty. That's the same thing that happened on Højlund against Arsenal, and they didn't give it. Like, what is the consistency? Of course it'll get given. Whenever they go to the monitor, it gets given. But where's the consistency? Like, the same thing happened on Højlund. Like, where there's just no consistency at all in this league. And it is a penalty to City. But where is the consistency? The same thing happened on Højlund against Arsenal. And it wasn't even, I don't even think it was checked. But it is a penalty for City. Again, the consistency of VAR in this league is absolutely shocking. I don't mind it being a penalty, but you've got to give the one against Arsenal. Well, Onana did save a penalty against Copenhagen. However, this is Erling Haaland taking it, and I don't think he's going to save this one. But a penalty to City, you know, I don't mind it being a penalty. You know, I think it probably was a penalty. But where's the consistency? That's my point. That is my point. Well, Onana, can he save 2 penalties in a row? I doubt it. You know, I mean, Højlund has missed, I keep saying Haaland has missed penalties for City, I'm pretty sure. But he steps up, and he doesn't miss this one, rolls it into the bottom right-hand corner. And Man City lead. Brilliant. Now will heads drop? Probably. Got penalty by Haaland. Sends Onana the wrong way. And this could be a long... How long we got here? 20... Yeah, it could be a long hour. Here's a penalty again. Højlund just holding back Rodri. I mean, he doesn't even hold his shirt. He's just holding his body, really. But it is 1-0 to City, and Manchester United again, like last season at Old Trafford, have to come from behind. Oh dear. I've already seen the pictures on Twitter, by the way, for that penalty. It's like you're gonna get the Højlund one and that one next to each other, and people are like, how is one a penalty? How is one not a penalty? You know, there's just no consistency at all, and it's an absolute farce. It's an absolute joke. And look at that, Man City, when scoring first since May 2021, games 66, 59 wins, 6 draws, 1 defeat. And I think that 1 defeat was actually against Manchester United, which is weird. Yeah, well, it will be, won't it? I mean, it would have been so nice to play a derby game with our strongest team. But we've just been dismantled by injuries. It's not an excuse, but, you know. And why is Varane not playing either? It's like I've always said, if a player's fit enough for the bench, they're fit enough to play. Like, I don't know why Varane's not playing. Like, he's on the bench. Just play him. I don't know why it's showing the penalty again. Like, they've shown it about 10 times. Like, we know what's happening. Don't need. Oh my god, they're showing it again. Like, we don't need to see another replay. Bloody hell. Yes, it's a penalty, right? Bloody hell. Rasmus there demonstrating what he did on Ten Hag. Like, he doesn't grab his shirt, Højlund. He just... I don't know, really. Just holds him. Why has Onana been booked? Oh my god. I mean, what is going on here, people? Onana's now being booked. For what? What the what? I don't understand what's going on, people. I mean, look at that. No, that's even worse now. Action, last 10 minutes. 8% in the C half. 49% for them in our half. Oh, that's, you know. But Højlund's in! Oh, he's took it too bloody far. And Bruno puts it wide. How's a chance, though, for United. Højlund just couldn't get away from the defenders. It's a mistake, I think, by Foden. Rasmus gets onto it. Oh yeah, it's good defending by Stones. Doesn't foul him. And Bruno couldn't keep his shot down. No, if only Rasmus went down there from Ederson. He just initiated the contact just by running into it. Ah, that's lucky. And now Bernardo Silva's driving into space. Evans gives it straight back to Grealish. I mean, dear me. There's Stones to Walker to Foden. Cuts in on his left. He finds Grealish. That's a lovely ball. And that'll be a United goal kick. Well, City are slick, aren't they, when they pass it around the box? And there is Sir Bobby Charlton's seat. I mean, United will probably retire that seat so no one can ever sit on it. And, you know, we literally just had a goal kick, but City now have the ball with Ederson. I mean, full-time results have come in. Villa beating Luton 3-1. Brighton Fulham was 1-1. And Liverpool beat Nottingham Forest 3-0. So we'll have a look at who scored at half-time. Players Gvardiol, far too much space. It's Bernardo Silva. Back to Gvardiol. Crosses it in. But it's gone out of play. United goal kick. I mean, I think what United have to do is either keep this to 1-0 at half time if you are losing. I don't think it can get to 2-0 because if it goes to 2-0, then it is game over. So yeah, if there is another goal in this game, it's massive. I mean, we keep looking for that long ball to Højlund. I tell you what, Amrabat's not having a good game here. That's a good ball. Just can't get anything going here. So you're just keeping the ball there. They're just so hard to get near Manchester City when they do have the ball. You know, they always seem to pass it at the right time. The weight of pass is always right. Here's Grealish. It's Bernardo Silva, who still has it. I was lucky. Here's Stones. So you're just winning the second ball there. Here's Foden on the right wing. To Alvarez. Crossed in. What is Maguire doing there? Jesus Lord. What on earth is he doing? How does he miss that header? It's literally a free header. I mean, maybe he's worried about it going in his own net. Well, it's not handball by Delo. So it won't be a penalty again. But it will be a corner to City, and this is a freebie corner. Alvarez to cross it in. Good header out by Højlund. It's Grealish, nice back heel to Alvarez. We just can't get near the ball there at the minute. And this was kind of the fear, wasn't it? I think we all knew City were going to dominate possession, and it is now happening. I mean, look at that pass in the final third. City have had 40, we've had 11. And Johnny Evans has just found Grealish on the edge of the box. Bloody Evans. I mean, I really wish we had our best team out, you know. You know, would make this game a little bit more fair. I mean, that's a clear foul. Like, what is he doing? And now this is dangerous. You know, you can do anything from here. You can whip it in at the near post, try and have a shot, catch out the keeper. You can float it in. You can whip it into the back post. You know, and cause absolute chaos in the box. It will be Alvarez to take it. I think if I'm Alvarez here, I'm whipping this towards the back post. Trying to cause a little bit of chaos. I know, and he did go for the shot on it, went at the near post. He had to tip it over the bar. Onana. Comfortable save. And it's another corner for City. They've had a lot of corners, Man City, and you know, again, you always think one of them is going to lead to something. Whipped in. Very dangerous corner, that. City still have the ball. That's going to be a goal kick to United. Diaz heads out for a goal kick. Yeah, we're struggling. Saturday night football next Saturday. Newcastle v Arsenal. That'll be a watch along. Next Sunday, Forest Villa. No, we're not having that rubbish. And then the R4 game, Luton Liverpool. No, we're not having. No. Monday night football. I might do one for that if I'm not at football, which I think I am, which is annoying. Here's Alvarez. No one's tackling him there. I mean, here's Grealish again. He's having so much of the ball, Jack Grealish, in this game. He's going to shoot. Does shoot. Again, a City corner. They're relentless at the minute, City. And you can't see anything but a second goal coming up. Their 6th corner. We haven't even had one. Yeah, Alvarez to whip it in again. Maguire heads out. But again, you know, with all these corners, City just keep getting the ball back because we just keep heading out. We just can't get the ball. Have we touched the ball in 10 minutes? That's a good header by Grealish. Oh my God, ref. The advantage went, mate. How is that even a foul? Again, another set piece for Man City. And they played quick with Bernardo Silva. That's a nice feedback of audio. Centre back, by the way, doing that. Just to let you aware. Here's Foden. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stream today. It's just not loading. I don't know what's up with it, guys. United just can't get anywhere near them at the minute. Just cannot get anywhere near them. Here's Grealish. Good tackle by Amrabat. And he's won the foul. Oh, Christ. Foden and Amrabat are now going at it. Grealish getting involved. And they've both been booked. Bloody hell, ref. This ref is shocking. How have they both been booked for that? Like, how's Amrabat being booked? He gets fouled. I mean, to be honest, actually, it isn't even a foul by Foden. They probably get yellow card for that. Head-to-head action, you know. We're just pinned in because we just cannot get out at all. Like, we just don't have the out ball. I mean, look at that pass in the final third since the 31st minute. They had 45. We've had 0. Like, I mean, it's like, there's no out ball. There's nothing. You know, why is he talking to Bruno now, the ref? Bloody, this ref, man. Crossed in. Rashford missed the header, probably closed his eyes. City throw in. Of course it is. No, come on, ref. Bruno's literally just been blocked off. What a joke. And here's Walker. Good defending by Evans, but I mean, this is just... I mean, the save's just been dominant for 15 minutes. Not being able to get out at all. To be honest, it probably should be 2-0 now. If we're being brutally honest, it should be 2-0 to City by now. It's going to be Alvarez to whip in the corner. Headed out by Rashford. It's gone up in the air. Maguire clears. City are just winning every single second ball. Now can United hit on the break? Here's Bruno. Looking for Rashford. Tackle by Gavardiol. 4 minutes have been added on. In what has been, I thought United were good opening, 15 minutes, but ever since City have got that goal, we've looked flat and poor. Rashford. Good ball. What a save by Ederson that is, to deny McTominay. I'm not sure if McTominay's offside. I mean, it's a comfortable save for Ederson. It's straight at him. You're going to have people gassing that save. Yes, it's hit with a lot of power, but it is straight at him. Eriksen whips it in. Oh, what is that? What is that from Eriksen? It's just... I mean, I don't know why they keep showing this Ederson save. It's straight at him. any goalkeeper should save that. If we're being honest. And Scott McTominay might have been offside. I don't know. Was he offside? Oh, a good chance though. And it kind of fell to the person what we wanted it to fall. Fall to Scott McTominay. Done well there. Got a bit lucky there, McTominay. Bruno, give it to Eriksen. Here's Eriksen. Bruno. Out to Rashford. Crossed it in. No one there. Corner to United. I mean, it's a good way to end the half this for United. Put on the pressure a little bit. Who's whipping this in? Probably Bruno. Yeah, Bruno with the whip. Maguire heads it wide. City goal kick. Again, City winning the second ball. Foden's been fouled, but he carries on. Advantage played. Here's Grealish. Took a Vardiol. Good pass. Bernardo Silva in a lot of space. Haaland, what a save by Onana. Oh my days. Talk about that one. Bloody, what a save by Onana. Fling it across. I mean, I thought it was a guaranteed goal for Haaland. That is an unreal save by Onana, by the way. He tries to head it Haaland back to where it once came. When he realistically should have headed it to the left. Because if he heads it to the left, it's a goal. What's another corner to City? United clear it. And that is half time. Well, City lead through a Haaland penalty. It is controversial. I don't care what you say. And why is it controversial, you may be asking? Because Manchester United had the exact same thing happen against Arsenal on Højlund, funny enough, which wasn't a penalty. Well, that one was somehow given. I don't know. I mean, that was no, I don't know why I'm saying that, because that was a penalty by Rasmus Højlund on Rodri. But where's the consistency? Shocking. But we'll have a look at the stats here quickly. We all knew it was coming. 61% possession for Manchester City, 7 shots to United's 4, 4 shots on target to United's 2. They've created 3 big chances. We haven't created 1. And they've missed 2 big chances as well. 239 accurate passes, 90%. United, 143 passes, 80%. And they've also had 9 corners to our 2. But yeah, I mean, 1-0 at half time, anything can happen in the second half, I think we can come back, but I think it's unlikely. Salah got the other goal for Liverpool. Who got the goal for Luton? Martinez own goal. But if you would have said to me, City will be 1-0 up at half time, considering that Manchester United team, I would have bitten your hand off. Because, it's still game on. But guys, I will be back in a minute. Alright, guys, I'm back. What is going on with the YouTube stream? It's just like lagging. That's why I haven't got many people in here for this match. It's been lagging. But no, it's been fine. Manchester City have dominated that game. Ever since they've got the goal, we've really struggled. You know, I think that it's definitely game on. You know, it's only what 0-0. Sorry, 1-0 Man City, not 0-0. It's definitely game on. We can still win, but you know, it's gonna be hard. And there is Sky Sports showing the penalty again. I think it is a penalty, you know, I do, but the consistency of the Premier League is shocking. And Haaland wasn't really never going to miss, was he? Dispatches his penalty. Like, we have had chances, but obviously it's dominating possession. I mean, what was I saying though before I was getting kicked off? We have got a decent bench. Garnacho, Mount, you know, are the two players I expect to come on first. Bloody hell. Frankfurt Dortmund is 3-3. I know Dortmund are 2-0 down. So yeah, Dortmund 2-0 down in 24 minutes. Got a goal for half time, made it 2-2. Frankfurt 3-2. 3-3. 94th minute. What a game that has been. So BBC is saying that Man City have been dominant. I mean, it's a false. It's no. I mean, I want to talk about this right for a minute because it really grinds my gear. This domination in football talk because yes, Manchester City have dominated possession, right? But they've scored one goal. You know, I actually think we've had the better chances. I know that might sound stupid, but I think we've got into better goal scoring, positions. And yes, we haven't took them, but saying that City have been dominant is false, and people really need to stop using possession as domination. So Man City, like, against Wolves, lost. They probably had about 80% possession. Were they dominant then? Right. Jesus. But big second half coming up. Can Manchester United turn it around, or will Manchester City, well, hold on, add more goals maybe? Oh dear. Don't forget, guys, like and subscribe. I mean, I don't really know what's happening with the stream today. It's kind of just lagging, which is why I don't think we've had many people in the stream. But it is what it is. I'm not going to moan about it. Oh dear. Oh, United Newcastle are actually on telly at 7 p.m. Carabao Cup action. I did say I wasn't going to watch any of the Carabao Cup games until the final. So yeah, I'm probably not even going to bother watching that. Haaland there sticking away the penalty. Never in doubt, really. Gary Neville getting some love there from the United fans. Gary Neville, can I have your time, please? That's hilarious. now it's showing the Onana save, which was better than Ederson's save, and they didn't even really show it. Well, this could be quite a big save by Onana right at the end of the half. You know, if you think City go 2-0 up, you know, into the interval, it's game over. But, you know, 1-0 is always a chance, especially us shooting at the Stretford end. It's a brilliant save by Onana. It's a bad miss from Haaland as well. You know, he usually eats them chances up, Haaland. And it does look like Mason Mount is going to be coming on for Manchester United in this second half. Probably for Eriksen. You know, we all know Eriksen is, you know, he's only got about 60 minutes in him. So I presume he is the player coming off. No, Eriksen is staying on. So it's Amrabat then. Amrabat is off. Eriksen stays on. I mean, Sofyan Amrabat, you know, he was yellow carded, you know. So I can understand that decision. But Eriksen will go off because he's only got 60 minutes in him. And it will be Manchester City to kick off the second half. Bernardo Silva gets us underway for the second half at Old Trafford. Why are we trying these little flicks? Oh, look at Evans with the turns. He's actually done very well there, Johnny Evans. And Eriksen. Here's Delo. Bruno was offside there, and he's offside. He's not happy with the Delo there, Bruno. Even I knew he was offside. Ref. Free kick to United. What are we just going to do? Just lob this in. There's Rashford. Took it short. The United corner. Rashford takes it quick. Here's Bruno. Goes for the shot. It was on target. Henderson holds well though. Wasn't a bad effort by Bruno. Quite far out. You know, you're never really going to score from there. Comfortable save. Far too easy. How much space has Rodri got there? Foden coming in at the back post. That was a chance. Over the bar by Foden. He knows that was a good chance, Phil Foden. Obviously, last season got a hat-trick against United at the Etihad. He just tries to stab this in for him. The outside of his boot, very hard technique. And he misses it. Man City in May since winning at half-time. 49 games, 46 wins, 3 draws, 0 defeats. Yeah, that is right, actually, because they took the lead over Trafford in the second half, didn't they? So, yeah, that stat will be right. How much space that Alvarez got? Flipped over here to Grealish, and Bernardo Silva's. I mean, he was marking Bernardo Silva there. I saw it a mile off. Haaland, and it is 2-0 to City. You see, I saw it coming from a mile off. I mean, he was marking Bernardo Silva there. Saw it from an absolute mile away. And that will be game over. I mean, people who said, yeah, I'd have a chance in this game, you're bloody deluded. We did not stand a chance. I mean, who's going with Bernardo Silva there? I mean, that is awful defending. And Haaland's not going to miss that. You know, he missed one late on in the first half, but he wasn't going to miss that one. I mean, he was marking Haaland as well. You know, the best striker in the world. Nobody's even picking him up. That's a shocking goal to concede from United. That is absolutely abysmal defending. I'm not even joking. That defending is not even National League defending. That is primary school defending. And that probably will be game over now. Yeah. Oh dear. There's Bruno. Finds Rashford. Gets tackled, of course he does. Whips it. That's going to be a free kick. Oh boy. Right, that's not handball on Grealish. Not handball at all, is it? Tenar's going to be fuming about that goal. That is literally primary school defending. Onana finds Højlund. And there's Rashford. To Lindelof. To Bruno. Henderson just boots the hell out of it. We never had a chance though, did we really? Yeah, with this team that we put out. I mean, we were going to be underdogs anyway, even with our strongest team. But with this team, there was no hope. You know, I thought Varane was going to play. I don't know why Varane's not playing. I didn't think Bruno would get shifted to the right wing. I mean, I don't know why. We play our best player in Bruno on the right wing. You know. Miscommunication there again. let's just sit back and, well, we kind of know the result now. So, yeah. I mean, it's another defeat at Old Trafford for United. I mean, what's that? In all comps, Galatasaray beat us here. Brighton beat us. If I'm being brutally honest, Forest and Brentford probably should have beaten us. You know, but they didn't. Brentford or Forest. Stones. Grealish. I mean, Haaland's on a hat-trick as well. How many opposition players have scored a hat-trick at Old Trafford in the Premier League? I think Son did, I think, or Harry Kane in that 6-1 to Spurs. Obviously, R9 did it, but that was in the Champions League. I don't think who else. Can't really think of anyone who's done it apart from Kane or Son. Bloody hell! What is that from Maguire? Here's Alvarez. Another corner to City. We've got so many corners. It's actually a throw into City, not a corner. But, you know, this is going to be a long season for us, I think. You know, especially with the injuries that we've had. You know, it's going to be a long old season. I don't expect us, you know, to get top 4. Don't even know if we'll get top 6. But, you know, we kind of just got to keep, you know, keep going, I guess. And there's Grealish, it's probably 3-0. No, good save by Onana. But again, nobody closing down Grealish there. Shocking defending. Rashford's done well there to win a throw-in. It's like, ever since City have scored that goal, we've been battered. I mean, we had a little spell at the end of the first half, but that was nothing major. I mean, like, what is Dalot doing? Shocking defending by Dalot there. It's a good hit by Grealish, so now I'm just reads him well. It's a nice layoff by Rasmus. Walker's just too quick. Second half starts 4 shots for City, 2 on target. And we only have 1 with the Bruno shot. How are we not winning that ball back there? We've got 3 players around 1 player. And they just keep it. Stones. Alvarez to Foden. To Haaland. Alvarez. Back to Alvarez. What a goal this would be. Grealish flashes it wide. Bloody hell. See, we're possessed there. Haaland's asking for a penalty. Oh, I don't think that's going to get given. Does Maguire holding back? I don't know. We're not checking it. Manchester United here just cannot get the ball again. Ah, dear. That's going to be a free kick to City. Foul by Bruno. So I'm trying to think, if we actually had our strongest team for any game this season, actually, I can't think. What was the team against Wolves? I actually don't think we've played our strongest team in the game all season. And, it's going to be very hard to compete if, you've got injuries. There's Haaland to Foden. Picked up by Rodri. I know I went on before about Man City being dominant. I think they now have been dominant. Soon as a fair reflection on this game. Yes, we've had chances, but it's one of those. If you don't have your strongest team for Man City, against Man City, it's going to be very, very hard to beat them. I mean, it's hard to beat them with, your strong team anyway. Tenard doesn't know what to do. I'm with you, Eric. This was always going to be a very hard game. As soon as the lineup came out, I knew it was game over. Absolute game over when I saw the lineup. That's a good ball to Delo. No, it's not. It's intercepted by Guardiola. Again, what I'm going to say is that there's just no urgency from Manchester United to try and win the ball. We're walking. We're just walking. Here's Walker. It's Alvarez who hits it over the bar. Looks like Anthony's going to be coming on. Marshall also warming up. I don't know what else we're going to offer, if I'm being honest. I'm probably going to be subbing off Højlund, who's, in my opinion, being our best player by a mile in this game. Yeah, again, we're going to be subbing off our best player. Don't understand it. Look at the way City just played that out there. Lost it. Here's Eriksen. Højlund. There's McTominay. Eriksen whips it in. Wasn't a bad ball, actually. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry about the stream today. I just do not know what's been happening with it. It's been lagging all over the place. Lots of a ball about the low. Here's Bruno. Crosses it in. I don't know why is Rashford just waiting. Now here comes City on the counter attack with Alvarez. Bernardo Silva. That's a shot. And Arna holds. Pep's not happy. Thought Rashford handballed it. Here's Højlund. Bruno's just passed out of play. We're in the mud here, boys. We are mudded. If you're wondering why I was just fist pumping, it's because, you know, my dad's a Rangers fan, and, you know, they were 1-0 down. But now apparently they've turned it around. Let's have a look. No, I believe in them. Yeah, so I think they were 1-0 down in the 85th minute, and they've managed to win the game. Let's have a look here. There's McTominay. Again, that's the quality, boys. That's why you need quality. And unfortunately, CameronTalksFootball doesn't have it. But here's Eriksen. Quality United. Let's have a look here. It is 2-1 Rangers. Having a penalty in Danilo in the 93rd minute to win the game. Good win that for Rangers. Corner to United. Can we get a goal? Make it a game. I mean, we never score corners. I'm not joking. We actually just never score corners. Be another corner to United. Rodri heads out. God, what is going on with the stream today? I'm actually a bit annoyed by it. It's just been lagging. That's why people haven't been coming in. God damn. Hopefully this doesn't happen in the next watch along we do. Eriksen whips it in. Comfortable header for Stones. Bruno out to Delo. Here's Eriksen to Delo. Just what are we doing? Alright. We're lost again. We didn't know whether it was going in or what on earth was happening. No that'll be a United throw-in. I mean, where does this put United in the league table if it stays like this? Stays like this. 8th. But Rashford has missed. Of course he's missed. And he was onside as well, Rashford. And that was the chance, wasn't it? That was the chance for United. Marcus Rashford getting in behind the City defence. Hopefully ball by Ericsson. Onside by a mile. No. Couldn't finish it. And again, like I was just saying, that's really inequality. Also, you need to punish teams. And he's missed it. It's a very good run by Rashford. Times it very well. Great pass by Ericsson. There's Grealish. And there's Haaland. And it's a big save by Onana to deny Erling Haaland a hat-trick. But again, they're absolutely cut to shreds. I mean, Grealish again with so much space. Brilliant save again by Onana. Makes himself big. Haaland tries to chip him. Pep can't believe it. City go short from the corner. Here's Grealish. Headed out by Evans. Here's Rodri. Haaland. Oh God, Onana nearly made an absolute meal of that. Well, it was an easy pick up, spilled it. I don't know how Onana spilled that. And I'm making a few subs here. Again, we're subbing off our best player, and I guarantee Rashford stays on. Absolute joke. Rasmus Højlund has been the best player for Manchester United today, and he's been subbed off. Rashford probably goes up front then. Garnacho comes on, and Lindelof is off for Reguilon. Don't worry, Rasmus. Your time will come. You've been the best player today, and I don't know why you've been taken off. But... this is what City do. They just keep the ball so well. I mean, look at that starting at home in the Premier League this season. Minutes leading 29. Minutes trailing 293. Again, Grealish with so much space. I'm pretty sure that got deflected. And there'll be another City corner. I mean, I swear there must have had about 20 corners in this match. That could have easily gone in that. Again, Grealish has played well tonight. Grealish, but I mean, he's had so much space. 15 minutes left to be played at Old Trafford. And it looks like City will be getting a win here. Rodri heads it back. There's Garnacho, poor pass by Eriksen. Eriksen's been poor. I mean, he did a good pass to Rashford, but apart from that, I think he's been shocking. There's Reguilon. Garnacho. I mean, what's happened with Casemiro as well? I don't know what's happened to Casemiro. Eriksen there, just losing the ball again. What's happened to Casemiro? Is he injured as well? I did hear that he did get injured in the international break. But, I get it. A big player injured. Another starting player injured for Manchester United. We've got Shaw, Martinez, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, who is on the bench but he was injured. And now we have Casemiro. We've been cursed with injuries this season. Oh, bloody hell. Southgate's Old Trafford watching the game. Bloody hell. Let's sack Southgate. Just not being able to touch the ball at all. It's brilliant play by City. Got blocked out by Reguilon. Here's Foden. And what Man City always try and do though is score the perfect goal. Bloody hell, stream today is just, I don't know what's happening with it. There's Foden. There's Grealish. It's probably been City's second best player tonight. Obviously, Haaland's going to get a man of the match for his 2 goals. There's Rodri. Good save. Forced to Haaland. Squares it to Foden, I think. And it is 3-0 to City. Yeah. I mean, who seriously gave us a chance? Seriously. But why have we been cursed with injuries, man? It's so freaking annoying. So we were always going to get battered as soon as I saw that lineup. I think, is Haaland onside? Well, I mean, if Haaland is onside, it will be a goal. And I think he is onside. Yeah, it will be a goal. And they've absolutely battered us again. And it's the 2 players who scored at the Etihad for Manchester City last season in that 6-3 win. They've scored again. And the United fans are leaving. I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's absolutely tipping it down. You know, get home to a nice warm bed, that's what I say. It's still low. Shocking. Some of the passing as well has been awful. Hey, I don't like to say I told you so, but what did I say? I said City would comfortably win this game, and they have. I mean, to be honest, it could become 4 or 5. Here's Grealish. Foden goes with the overhead kick. And it is wide of the target. Seifan's doing the bloody Poznan dance, which isn't even theirs. Like, it's not even theirs. He was pretty stole it. It's not even theirs. There's Ericsson. Garnacho. City clear it. What a touch by Foden. That is world class. Good tackle by there by Bruno. Yeah, Bruno doesn't look happy. Don't blame him. There's Bruno to Garnacho. Who does it? Second half starts. 2 shots for United, 12 for Man City. That's alarming. That's worrying. Bruno's gone down here in pain. I mean, the one thing about Bruno is, though, he never gets injured. He's always reliable. Whereas bloody the other players on this team seem to be made out of breadsticks. forget, guys, to watch the match reaction video as well. I'm going to be doing after this game. There's Rashford. I'm going to corner to United. I mean, I don't know why you're running for the ball, Marcus. It's game over, mate. Bruno to whip it in. Goes flat. Did find out actually, made a good connection with that. Yeah, Maguire. This is messy. And Delo has just passed out of play. I mean, what is Eric Ten Hag though supposed to do? I mean, you know what I mean? I know I've said it a lot, but the injuries, like, what is he supposed to do? The squad he selected is literally the team he put out is on par, in my opinion, with Fulham. Right, I'm not joking. It's like we have been absolutely destroyed by injuries this season. It is crazy, man. Like, all our back four is injured. Like, no wonder City have scored 3 goals. It's because we haven't got a back four. You know, if you've got a back four of Maguire, Evans, Lindelof and Delo, you're in trouble before the game's even started. It's not going to get any easier now for United because Jeremy Doku's coming on. And he is rapid. Grealish coming off. I think he's played well, Grealish. I mean, it's not really been that hard for Jack Grealish to play well because the amount of space he's had is absolutely ridiculous at times. But nah, you know, I was expecting this. As soon as I saw that lineup, I said City are going to cruise to a victory. The only hope we had was that it was a derby and anything can happen. And unfortunately, the expected has happened. And you know, this is where we are trying, to get to. But here's Garnacho. Walker does well, corner to United. And the only way we were ever going to catch up to Manchester City was with, Qatari ownership. But that is not happening now, apparently. The Glazers are going to stay with Sir Jim, and this will keep happening. City will keep battering us because I don't know what Sir Jim's going to do. How are we going to improve? And we're still going to be in debt. Like, you know what I mean? This has been a stroll in the park for Man City. Absolute stroll in the park. Bernardo Silva, man of the match. Yeah, I don't know how he's got in that. How has Bernardo Silva got man of the match? I mean, Haaland scored 2 goals. Everyone just loves though Bernardo Silva, don't they? Has he got an assist or something? I think he did actually. I think he got the assist. Yeah, he did. He got the assist for the 2nd goal. Well, it's been not an embarrassment because this was expected. Feel sorry for Ten Hag. City have come into this match and put out their best team. We've put out our. I went through this at the start of the match. Going through the lineup we put out today, who starts for us? Onana starts. In my opinion, Amrabat starts. Bruno, Rashford, Højlund. That's 5 players. So 6 of them players, in my opinion, don't start. That's... Yeah. Four minutes of injury time. Why not just blow the whistle now, ref? It's game over, isn't it? I don't get that either. Why did he have 4 minutes on? We're 3-0 down. We're not going to score 3 goals, are we? Doku and Anthony getting into a bit of a fight there. It's Doku. Corner to City. Free kick to Nancy. I don't know why his 4 minutes was even added on, to be honest. This will be probably the last kick of the game. Oh, just blow the whistle, ref. Bloody hell. I don't know what is going on here. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they are checking something. I have no idea what is happening. And I think Ireland's going to strike this for that trick. Can Ireland bury this free kick for me? Here's Haaland, hits the wall. And that is the full-time whistle. It's all over in the Manchester derby. Man City cruised to a victory. It was absolutely a pile of ease in the end, that was for Man City. And I think we all knew that was going to happen when we saw the lineups. But yeah, it's another defeat for United at Old Trafford. You know, comfortably beaten. You know, Brighton have beaten us here. Galatasaray's beaten us here. You know, what was a fortress last season is no more, really. And yes, we've been decimated by injuries this season, but that's not an excuse. But guys, thank you so much for watching this watch along. The stream's been a complete disaster today. It's been lagging, so that's why many people have not been in. But I am now going to film a match reaction to that game and upload that. So make sure to watch that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next watch along.